I think Real Madrid, bro, they tend to play very well in the Champions League. That's their competition, and it's true. That's where they tend to play, the best, because, we saw it against City, right? Both teams came in handicapped.
But look. Sorry to interrupt you there, but what I was going to say about that is, like, historically, yes, Real Madrid do tend to play good in the Champions League, right? Historically, yes, Real Madrid tend not to lose so many points at the end of the season. But this season right here, bro, look, I'm not just saying just to say this, but it's just obvious. Real Madrid in the Champions League, they haven't been as good because let's not forget that they struggled in the group stages.
Yeah, they did.
They struggled against AC Milan, they struggled against Liverpool, and they beat City where it mattered, but let's also not forget that City has been really bad.
No, but that's what I was going to tell you that.
Besides City, who else have they beaten? Top team levels?
No, nobody. But what I'm trying to tell you is that, both teams came in handicapped. That's true.
Yeah.
We can agree that both City and Real Madrid came in handicapped. I would say more Real Madrid than City too, though. But they both came in handicapped, not playing well, and Real Madrid came on top. Because I think Real Madrid tend to do good in the Champions League in knockout stages. Not in the group stage. Sometimes in the group stage they can slack off. But I'm talking about the knockout stages.
Yeah,
like the latter stages of the Champions League. That's what I'm talking about. So that's what I'm telling you, that I think I can see Real Madrid getting past Atletico Madrid.
Do you see them getting past Arsenal? I still would say...
I don't know about Arsenal.
I don't know because I'm very curious about the Arsenal. If that happens...
That will be a hell of a game.
Because I really want to see the Arsenal.
Because you know what? Arsenal love to play. Arsenal, and like I told you earlier, in my opinion, all it takes is just a team that's well organized, has a decent middle, to cause danger to Real Madrid, bro. Going back to Arsenal, that would be a hell of a game, bro. That would be an extremely... I would love to watch that game because I think Arsenal will beat them. But I can see Real Madrid getting past Atletico Madrid.
No. Against Atletico de Madrid, bro.
I can see them getting past Atletico Madrid, and
me too.
And it's crazy because a lot of people can say, "Nah, Real Madrid." I think Real Madrid are not gonna get past Atletico Madrid. I actually think they are because I think in this
2-leg game,
I think in this kind of knockout stage of the Champions League, I think honestly, in my opinion, Atletico Madrid are gonna probably choke under the pressure against Real Madrid. In my opinion, that's what I see happening. And if it doesn't, that's even great. That's even better for us, right? Because we want Real Madrid out. But I can see Real Madrid going far in the Champions League. Maybe up to the quarterfinals against Arsenal.
And what I was going to say too, bro, this is another thing too, right? Let's just say that if Atletico de Madrid gets eliminated from the Champions League, right, it's going to loosen up their schedule.
It is, yeah.
So to the point, it's like, what if Atletico Madrid wins the Liga, bro?
That's true. So that could happen too.
That could happen.
It could happen too. Where let's say, right, Atletico Madrid get eliminated by Real Madrid in the Champions League. Do you really think that against Barcelona they're going to go over there and slack off?
No.
That following
competition, technically speaking.
That following weekend they're not, bro.
No.
And they also have the Copa del Rey against Barca, right? So that's another one.
But they can also say, well, we can afford to lose. Let's say, right? I'm not going to say they're going to do that. But point is, getting out... Yeah, I know what you mean. Getting away from the Champions League is going to...
They're going to want revenge. So they're going to want to win against Barcelona. So anything can happen. It's Real Madrid. So we're never going to count... Even against Arsenal, I'm not going to count them off.
Me, I won't count them against...
Because we've had to eat our words, bro. Like, we already ate our words against City. And then, So I'm not going to count them off. That's what I'm saying. I can see them getting far in the Champions League. I'm just going to leave it at that.
I will say that against City, bro, it surprised me too because... Madrid dominated both legs against City. And I keep saying this,
That's
on
true,
paper,
bro.
we kind of talked about City possibly having a chance because, historically Pep Guardiola has been doing good at the Bernabeu. But, man, oh man, has Guardiola been doing bad this season.
A horrible season that he's had.
Very horrible season, And the fact that and because Madrid came in handicapped, I thought the City were going to be able to do more in the first game.
Yeah.
But that didn't happen. But against Arsenal, to kind of go back to that Arsenal, I'm not going to go ahead and say that Real Madrid will for sure lose against Arsenal. But I will say that if Arsenal play the way they play, because let's not forget, Arsenal are also second in the Premier League, right?
They are.
And I think that Liverpool are going to win the Premier League, in my opinion, right?
I think so too.
But I will say that I think that this would be Arteta's season to show what he has really done for Arsenal in terms of bringing them back up.